Hey, you guys. How's it going? I hope you guys are all doing well. Wow, I got them all done. So I'm going to do a couple things on this video. First, I'm going to show you the, I guess, June monthly minis. I don't know if I'm back to monthly minis, but maybe. You never know. Um, so since I haven't done monthly minis for a couple months, I guess, I decided to just go for it and use tons of stuff. So I wound up with 33 of them. I think that's the most I've ever done as far as mini journals. But you know what? If I'm doing it, I might as well just go for it, you know? Anyway, so they're all so cute. I just love how they all came out. Um, you know, they're kind of matchy, but not at the same time. So I used a lot of little images, just either flowers or butterflies or moths, things like that, some honeybees. I tried not to go too creepy crawly bugs, you know, but just because some people don't like those. But anyway, so you guys have sort of watched me making these. Each one of the covers is done with some collage on a file folder, and then did some stitching around the borders, and used the little, these are some really old photo corners that I used for the images, did a little book plate, that kind of thing. Each one has, I did the little number, so this is your number for yours in the series or whatever. And if I have a Two Silver Oranges stamp that'll fit on here, maybe I'll put a little stamp on there. I know you guys, I have so many people tell me that I need to start signing my journals, and I don't know what it is. I just honestly always forget. So I will try to I'll try to do something. Maybe I'll sign them on the back or something. Who knows? Anyway, so you got your little number tag, and then each one has a key. I won't say they're all, super old, but, kind of cool and grungy. And then just a little metal charm. And I like to do my charms either on a clasp or a piece of ball chain or something like that, so that you can take it off if you want to. And then it also makes it easier for you to add to it. And then I just went ahead and did the little hair tie, just a little black hair tie for my closure through an eyelet on the back. And then I had a whole bunch of the little tiny hitch post closure of their little, hitch posts. So each one's got one of those. And I eyeball these when I put them on, so sometimes they wind up a little high. See, that one's not right in the center, but anywho, and then you guys watched me make these little pockets that I did on the front and the back. And then you also watched me do the little tags. They're very simple, just using up some, botanical book pages on some file folder. And then I just did a little stitching around the edges and a little reinforcer. And then one of the little photo or the little slide frames with an image inside. And then I just tucked in some tabs for you to use in your journal wherever you decide you want to put them. So this is where your tabs go. So have any of you guys purchased that Tim Holtz pack of paper? It's like, his new kind of series of paper. So he's doing these sort of tall rectangular pieces. These are just some of them. So I purchased 2 of each. There's 2 different sets that he did, and so I got 2 of each of those. I can't remember what they're called, but I think they're like $10 a piece. So anyway, as I was looking through these, I was like, you know what? Like, and I mentioned this before, a lot of the stuff that he used in these, I actually own. Like, I have a lot of this ephemera So, or, I mean, not all of it, obviously, but something very similar. And so I was inspired by that. And so I started printing out some of my stuff that I've scanned and just printing it on a full sheet of thin cardstock in my printer and just printing it full page. And I changed the setting on there to borderless. So it prints all the way to the edges. Anyway, I'm just super happy about it. It's just exciting to me when I don't know, it's sort of like almost like recreating that paper, you know. Anyway, I'll show you some examples. Like this one. This was just a little this was a little tiny notebook, and I scanned some pages out of it and printed it sort of like oversized, you know. And then Tracy Fox has, I don't have no idea what kit this is in, but, and I know she put it out like probably a year and a half ago, way before COVID. We kind of did some sharing, and I had scanned some different types of grid papers and stuff that I had, and different ledger pages like blank ones that she used in a kit. And so she sent me those after she kind of grunged them up. And so I just printed some of her, you know, from her kit on the back side of some of those pages. So anyway, I just thought it was kind of fun. Anyway, so in doing these little minis, since I had so many to do, I wanted to sort of make it a little simpler on myself, a little easier on myself. So instead of using a whole bunch of different types of papers, I just chose 3 different papers that I would use as the pages in the journals. And then I put them all together. So these are sort of like, it's all one single signature, but it's almost like 6 signatures in the little mini. So you've got like 7 pages of onion skin paper in the beginning. And then I did an envelope or a little paper bag here and just added some other little, these are from that same kit of Tracy's. Just printed those on both sides of some cardstock. And then it was like a really thin cardstock though. And then some of them are, you know, folded like, you see what she did with them? They're super cool. Anyway, and then some of the collage that I've scanned, I've printed out on paper, and I just like to have something on the back. So anyway, so that's that. And then I have so many vintage photos, vintage photographs that I've scanned. I just started printing them out so I could use them and share them with you guys. Anyway, so I printed these on photo paper. So it's almost like, you know, like a real photo. Anyway, so I put at least a few of those different vintage images in each journal. Anyway, so you've got one little section of onion skin here, which of course means you've got another section of onion skin in the back. And then the next little signature is just some craft paper. It's real thin, like just utility, like mailing, you know, like you would wrap a package in. So you've got a little section of craft paper, and then some other stuff that I printed from ledgers. And then you've got a little section of grid paper. It's a really light grid. It's not super dark, you know. And then I did an envelope in the center of the signature. Of course, there's a little pocket here on the front, a little tag. You know, see, I had just added a bunch of little images and things that you can use in your journal, you know. Some larger stuff in here. I love this library card, Trees in Their World. It's the name of the book. And then this was kind of a cool library card too, where it was blank, so you could just fill in the information. And of course I printed something on the back. And then I added one of those little Tuna-Dex cards into each one. Some of those old music book pages, and then, you know, a lot of stuff that I printed. But anyway, so it was just kind of fun playing around with printing things in a different way. Anyway, whole bunch of labels. I think I added 6 or 8 little labels that I stamped onto different ledger pages where, you know, there was like part of it was blank, so you could use it as a label on something. Stuck them in a little glassine envelope that's glued onto the back of that center envelope. So then here's the rest of your grid paper. Some more of the like craft paper. The other side of the paper bag. There's another image in there. Just, you know, lots of little note cards. Okay. And then the rest of the onion skin. And then this is a piece of the Tim Holtz paper. Okay, so this is from that collection. Anyway, so just folded that, so it's just like a little flip out, little pocket on the back with a tag. Okay, so that is basically how all of these are constructed. And so I was initially going to just do these as one listing and then just kind of choose for you. But then I thought, no, they deserve to have their own listing. And since I had so many of them to do, I only did 5 photographs of each one, but I don't really think more than that was necessary. Just because, you know, like so many of the pages are redundant, like it's the same, you know, craft paper and stuff like that. So, and then you'll get a little bit of a surprise when you see what is exactly included in your pockets and things like that. I think each one has one of these library cards and then one of these also, and then a Tunidex card. So each one definitely has that. And just lots of little goodies. These were really, really fun to make, and although I am glad that they're done. But yeah, so anyway, so these are all listed in my shop right now. I do want to let you guys know that in case you haven't noticed, shipping prices have gone up like considerably. So, you know, if you've purchased minis from me before and you noticed that they were a certain price, you know, prices have gone up a little bit. And mostly that's because of the shipping. And Etsy hasn't changed their, you know, their fees or anything like that. It's just, you know, we still do get a small discount as an Etsy seller on shipping, but it really, it's just, I don't know, it kind of blew my mind when I saw how much the shipping had gone up, especially just for first class shipping, because that's what these will go, is first class. But you will get a tracking number and all that stuff also. Anyway, so that's the pile. A lot of you guys like it when I just take them all and sort of pile them on my desk. So here, I'll just pile them all up here for you. Look at that. I don't think I can even get them all in the pile. They're going to start falling off. Okay, 4 more. So there we go. I think I accidentally repeated that image on 2 journals. And then there was another one. Yeah, this image I used accidentally on 2 journals. And it's funny because they turned out to be sequential, like it was number 24 and 25 that I actually used the same image. I tried not to do that, just so that each one would have, you know, its own whatever. Okay, so that's the pile. Okay, now I got to put them all back in the box. I keep them in a tray. So then I got some Happy Mail today, and it was so fun. I was so happy. Happy Mail just makes you happy, right? And it was a total surprise too. So from my friend Joyce, And thank you so much, Joyce. It was really, really sweet. And it just, I don't know. It's really cute because my mom, she usually checks the mail because she lives on the top floor of the house. And so, you know, she's closer to the front door. And so she brings the mail down. She's like, mail call, you know. And it's really cute when I get happy mail because she's like, oh, what's in it? You know, she kind of gets excited too. So anyway, so I want to show you what Joyce sent me because I thought it was so sweet. And some cool items, some cool things that she sent that I thought you guys might enjoy seeing also. So let's do that. And then I also want to talk about my giveaway. I think I'm going to do most of the suggestions I got. I asked in a previous video if you guys thought I should do like 3 large packs or like more smaller ones. So the general consensus was more smaller ones. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll commit to 10. And what I'm going to do, I don't have them made up yet, so you're going to have to just trust me that they'll be cool. I'm going to do some label stamps. Okay, so I think I have enough label stamps to where I can send each person at least 2 stamps. If I have enough, I'll do 3, but I would rather add a couple more packs to give away. Anyway, so I'll do at least 2 label stamps for each person. And then I'll do a selection of ledger pages with that so that you can, you know, do your own label stamps if you want to. So you can make, you know, anyway, it's nice if you have more sizes, obviously, but it'll at least get you started. And, you know, you guys, I don't know if you're aware of this, but when you go, what am I trying to say? On the website, on the Etsy shop, it's Signet Stamps. I'll put a link in the description on this video also. He sells these just individually too, the label stamps. So, you know, like to buy the whole set it's a chunk of change, you know, it's not chump change, right? But you can just buy them individually too. So don't let that scare you, like the pricing of the whole set, because I think there's like 12 stamps in a set, and then you can just buy one here and there, like when you have the money, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'll send you a couple and then a selection of ledger pages, and I think I might also print off some more of this collage that I've scanned, and I'll send you a couple pages of that too, so you can use that for making yourself some labels. So anyway, and I'll probably throw some other goodies in there too. Somebody suggested that I stamp out labels and put those in the packs, but honestly, I'm tired of stamping labels. Like, I don't know. I think I would start to get resentful if I was, you know, stamping out 50 pages of labels. Anyway, so you can stamp them yourself. But okay, so let's look at, and I'll talk to you about how to enter the giveaway at the end of this video. But so this is from Joyce, and I just covered up addresses and tracking numbers and stuff so nobody could stalk me. And just, you know, if it crosses your mind that you want to send Happy Mail or something to me, and even though sometimes people want to do it, they don't have my address, you can always reach out to me and ask for my address. I'll be surprised still, I promise. Just saying. I just don't want to post my address anywhere because I don't have a P.O. box. Anyway, so look at what she sent me. Look at this cool cigar box. Okay, I'm just going to take all this stuff. Oh my gosh. And she must have an amazing collection of cards too. But isn't this cool? Look at how skinny it is. It's so cool. I want to make a journal to go in there or something, you know. I have a whole bunch of cigar boxes that I bought from a friend in Canada. Carla got some too, I think. But I don't know. I'm kind of getting inspired. Like, I think it would be neat to make journals that would fit into those cigar boxes and just maybe do like a series like that. I don't know. Anyway, so look at this is just a really cool. This would be great to store my labels in. And then look at all these cards. She sent me a whole bunch of cards and little notes and stuff from games and little notepads. Super cool. Ooh, I love the flowers. Nature-y. Yeah, those are really pretty. I love those. All like flowers and nature and whatnot. A little tally card. Some birds. Just trying to see where these are from. Anyway, nature and whatnot. And these are great just to use as like tuck spots in journals and things like that. Just lots of cards. And these are kind of cool. I need to do just like some super junky junk journals again and use a bunch of this stuff, you know, because I have like quite a bit of just, you know, stuff. I mean, I love getting this because it's great to augment your collection, but man, I have so much of this kind of stuff that I just wish I could use it up, you know. This is a really cool game. Pick two. Look at, and these little cards are, they're nice and thick. Like these would be great to just use as charms. Just, you know, punch a hole and add an eyelet, make it into a little charm. And look at these little tiny dice beads. They're beads. They've got a hole that goes through them. I love these. And this is what is this game? I forget what this game is. It's some kind of rummy game. Yeah, super fun. And then she sent me a little sack of these inventory tags. And this is the thing that I thought you guys might be interested in too. She found these on Amazon, and I'll try to find them on Amazon and put a link in the description. She did say, yeah, she asked if I'd seen these, and she said, yep, Amazon. I like them because they aren't brown. Not everybody likes brown or, you know, craft paper like I do. So, and I like other colors too. But, and then this is the other thing that she found that she thought was kind of cool and thought I might like, which she's absolutely right. So these are like drawer pulls, and these are just like the ones that Tim Holtz makes and sells, but bigger. So you could put these on a page or something, or even on a tab on the edge of a page maybe, or on a cover, and use these to hang some charms. So yes, absolutely, you're correct, Joyce. I love those. She said she got a package of 50 of them for $7.99. At the time she sent this, which was July. No, it couldn't have been July. I don't know what this means. She says the date was 7/25/21, so I'm pretty sure that that's wrong, but because it's not July yet, right? Anyway, maybe she meant May or something. But they were unavailable at that time. But I'll see if I can find them so I can at least, you know, have them in my list. And if they're available now, then I'll put the link in the description. So I just thought these were cool because they're bigger than the Tim Holtz ones. And the reason I don't use the Tim Holtz ones is because the jump ring is really flimsy. Like it's really flimsy. It's like anything would just pull right out. So Tim Holtz, if you ever watch my videos, you need to work on your jump rings, dude, because they are really flimsy. You know, we like we're using these items, and when you're using something every day or even every other day or once a week, you want it to be sturdy, you know? So anyway, just my 2 cents, Mr. Holtz. Work on your jump rings. Anyway, and then some airmail envelopes. So super cool. And those will definitely get used in a journal coming up one of these days. Anyway, so I just wanted you guys to see what Joyce sent me. Super, super thoughtful. And I really appreciate it. It's inspiring when, you know, just to see new stuff, right? Because I'm not getting out all that much, even still. Okay, so to enter the drawing, which I will say, when am I going to do the drawing? It is the 5th right now. It's June 5th. So let's say, let's give it until next Saturday. I mean, we'll just make it short, right? So by the, what is that, the 12th? I'll do the, so I want to use the comment picker thing to do the drawing. And so what I need to do is give you guys like a keyword to add in your comment. Okay, so here's the rules. You have to be a subscriber to my channel. And this is celebrating 10,000 subscribers. So that's partly why I wanted to do 10 packs. So anyway, so you have to be a subscriber. You have to like the video. And I also want you to include a keyword so that I can filter for your keyword to make it a valid entry. So here's your keyword, mass quantities. Okay. Mass quantities. So you have to use that in your comment on this video in order to qualify for the giveaway. Okay. So when you do I'll show you guys the comment picker. You've probably seen it on other videos, but I've never used it before. But I was kind of playing around with it the other day, and I thought, okay, well, if I just give them something, you know, to put in their comment, then it should work. Anyway, so that's that. Journals are now listed. Thank you for my happy mail, Joyce, and enter the drawing with mass quantities in your comment. And yeah, and then I will do the, you know, the little comment picker thing. I'll just do it on my phone right here on camera. I'll do that next week on the 12th. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking at to make sure. Is that the 12th? What's today? Hold on. Yeah, the 12th. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I love you. Okay. Bye for now.